stream music actually if I'm on YouTube. Let me pop out the chat. And then, is it... Oh, it's sending data to YouTube. Give it a few minutes then, and then I'll get on with the stream. So, you know... Oh, yep, here it is on YouTube. I'll probably need to mute that. Can I pop out the chat? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, awesome. That makes things a lot easier. Right. We are live then. Awesome. Let me figure this out then. Right, boom. I think the mic audio should be better this time because I'm not using the same one I was using before. So hopefully that's better. Actually, I'm not in the same place I left off last time I was live. I did a bit of mining to try and find iron. I found a cave instead, which I wasn't very happy about. But yeah. I actually don't know what time it was the last time I played this world. Oh, my headphones are gonna die actually, hold on. You're all gonna hear this, but you know. I don't know why it didn't let me know before. Oops. Okay, I thought everything just went off then, but no, it's just the music and everything pausing. Okay. Don't know why it didn't let me know beforehand that the, like, battery for the headphones was low. It's a bit annoying it didn't do that. Probably hear, like, a lot more now from the microphone part than you normally would, you know? Yeah, no. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do next on this world. Like, I've made a house. I should probably go mining, but other than that, I'm not too sure what else I should do. But yeah. Oh, that's like the worst thing to spawn right there. Are you kidding me? That's genuinely awful. There's like oh. And I've got to lead it away from my house, otherwise it's gonna explode the whole place. Oh, I can hit it. It's gone. No, well, it's not gone, but it's left, and I don't like that. There's a skeleton right there as well. Awesome. I'm screwed. Let me step outside and lead this creeper away from my house. Yeah. I have an axe actually, I don't know why I didn't hit it with that. You can watch my awful PvP skills. I got a seed from that? Awesome. I need a seed actually. I don't know where I put my hoe though. Okay, I'm gonna remove torches from my hand because this is getting annoying now. Right, what was I grabbing? This. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna double check I've set everything up right, because I'm still unsure if I have. Hello! Welcome to this stream. We're playing Minecraft, as you can see. Right, yeah, just bring that. You know, nothing too much, just casually playing it. But, like, as of right now, I have no clue what to actually do because I've built a house now and that's usually as far as I get in the game. So yeah, can't guarantee much will happen. I might go down to the bottom of this mountain and start a mine there instead. I think that'd probably be better. If that's the case, I'll make some more torches. But yeah. I'll bring wood with me as well, actually, because I'm gonna need that. I think if I just place, like, a bucket of water right here, and let it go down, I'll be fine. I'll grab another bucket just in case. Oh wait, I don't actually have much left on my pickaxe. And I can't make another iron pickaxe. Which means I have to go back to stone, so maybe I'll bring a crafting table with me then. If I remember correctly, actually, I think iron should be on, like, the Y level 15. I'm hoping it is. Otherwise, I'd probably be digging down for ages for absolutely nothing. But yeah. I'm hoping it's Y level 15. Hello to you too. I think I will mine right here. Where's the sun? It's about there. I'm gonna mine right here. Just like, I am doing good today. How are you doing? Actually, let me mark this with torches so I don't forget where I'm putting this. Because I know I came down here like previously for sand, so it's kind of all in the same area with all the things I need, which is helpful. Yes, this is Java. I think like the mod pack I'm using is the fabulously optimized one, along with a few other like shaders and the Farmer's Delight mod. So yeah. Alright. Thanks. That's good to know actually, because I wasn't sure where iron was. I think for this stream, because it's going to be relatively short, I want to at least try and get some iron, and then like make stuff, maybe armor hopefully if I get enough, before moving on to possibly working towards getting to the nether, because I know I need to get there if I want to beat the game, and so far I've made no progress towards getting there. But this stream's gonna be a bit shorter than my normal one, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. When I say short, I mean it's probably gonna be like just about an hour or so. Maybe a bit less. I'm not too sure. Time is not my strong suit. Yeah, the plan's to beat the game. Mostly because like I've not done it before, so I just want to see if I can even do it. Because I'm used to playing Minecraft more casually, like building houses and then abandoning the world right after. So like I've only ever beat it in creative, so I want to know what it's like to beat it in survival. Which is why I'm streaming it, because I can make a lot of content from it. And it's gonna take me ages. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. I can stream it. I got tired of doing like playing horror mods and everything. Like they're fun, but at some point it's just like it gets boring. Um, as of right now, I'm not open to like joining other people's worlds or, you know, letting people join mine, like realms and stuff. Um, but it does sound cool. I don't know if the music in the background's loud enough or not, actually. You know what though? Actually, I think this week, I may be able to stream again, like, on Thursday. Because normally, um, no, what I'm doing now is trying to get down to the iron level, but I like to do I'd like to do a three-way staircase going all the way down to the level I need, or at least down to bedrock. So that then, when I get to that level, I can just, like, mine it out as a floor, and then collect everything. So I think, if I check now, I'm on, like... Wait, hold on, I forget. I'm on white level 48, so I'm kind of close, I think. If I get to the inside of an ancient city, I would, first of all, crouch down and pray to God there's no mobs near me. And then quickly, like, block off the area and run back up to the surface because I'm not dealing with ancient cities, like, at all. Like, I don't want to accidentally summon the warden. Fair enough. Oh, iron. Awesome. Glad I finally found a bit. Oh, damn. That must have been, like, a surprise then. Really? I thought they had, like, loads of health in the game. Because, like, you have, in terms of, like, health for the bosses, it's like the Wither, Ender Dragon, and the Warden have the most. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, so that was more than the Ender Dragon. I was like, even with enchanted stuff though, that must have taken like a good few minutes. Like a while at least. What level am I at now? I'm on like 37. I am nowhere close to the level Iron's at. Oh my gosh. And I'm running out of thingy on my pickaxe. Which I did bring wood with me actually, so I can just make another one. Ah, right. That explains how you beat it then. Yeah, because it takes like all the best stuff in the game, doesn't it, to beat like the warden or something. 2 more of these. Goodbye, hope you enjoyed the stream whilst you watched it. Oh yeah, just to like promote this, like, this stream will be going on YouTube afterwards, hopefully, if I can upload it quick enough. Or if I remember to upload it. But you know, if you want to find the channel, it'll be... I need to double check the usernames are the same actually, because I'm pretty sure they are. But you know, the usernames should be the same. Just like, obviously if you're watching this from TikTok, it's without the emojis. I don't think anyone's watching this on YouTube actually, so I don't have to worry about shouting that out. Oh, and I'm not streaming on Twitch actually, so it's only TikTok I need to like say, oh yeah, the username is this. I've decided to give up on Twitch, I can't lie. Just didn't get much from it, so I stopped streaming on there. Right. Okay, I'm on 30 now. That means I just go like down 15 more blocks and I'm at iron level. I'm pretty sure. Which means then I can work on like just removing the whole floor. Like, Y level 15 in this world will no longer exist across the whole world once I hit it. So that'll be fun. I think, like... Oh! How have I hit Lapis before? Literally... Well, I mean, I did hit iron. Let me make a furnace then, because I want to get that Lapis. Like, I'm not wasting it. I need to sort out my inventory, jeez. It's like such a mess. Right. Good thing I brought coal with me actually, I'm quite happy about that. I'm just waiting for that to smelt. Oh. Actually, I want to announce this as well. I think on YouTube I hit... Am I streaming on the right account? I don't think I am. Oh, I knew it! Hold on. Yeah, I am not streaming on the right account for YouTube. Yeah, I'm not a robot. Let me check my thing. Okay, well, either way. Oh wait, no, I am streaming on the right account. It's just like it's showing a different account for me. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I hit 6 subscribers on YouTube. I'm quite happy about that. So you should all definitely like check out the channel. It's the same username. And yeah, I hit 6 subscribers. I'm quite happy about that. I need iron to smelt quicker. It takes so long for things to smelt. Or whatever you call it. Furnace it? Yeah. It's like 5 pixels at a time. Don't like it. Too slow for me. Right, let me make this iron pickaxe and that'll be me sorted for life. I'll only make one because I want to save the iron. For literally anything else I need. Which is quite a lot. What do you mean there isn't sufficient disk space to continue recording? No! I thought I sorted out my disk space. Oh no! Oh no! That means I can't. That means I can't upload this to YouTube. Oh well. I'll do it next time. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are just playing Minecraft with... It's a fabulously optimized pack, so nothing like game-changing. Hello, can this water disappear, please? Hello, welcome to the stream. Right, am I doing this one? Okay, whoever's named notification just put hello, that's actually... I thought I got a notification saying hello then. I was really confused. That's funny though, I like funny usernames, I can't lie. I don't like that I'm already hitting magma cube level. That's not where I intended to place it. Okay, there we go. Should be fine now. I hope. What level am I at now? I'm at 21. Oh, okay, I'm closer than I thought. Because I am trying to get to Y level 15. So far this has been like the entire stream. Just woke up, I'ma block you. Okay, you do that. Right. I actually don't know how I'm gonna like get rid of all this water. I don't have any sponges. So maybe if I like, I don't know, block it all off and then like just mine for it, it'd be good to go. It's like the worst thing I could do because it's so time like consuming. But I'm gonna do it anyways. I completely forgot that the water kind of starts there instead. So I'm gonna have to like manually remove the water every time. Which is so fun! So fun to do! Also, I'm actually pretty sure my last video that went on YouTube got copyrighted. I started recording again actually because I think I sorted out the space issue. If I haven't, then I'm definitely gonna have to, because I want to upload these streams to YouTube. Get like more viewers, you know? It's all for the views or something. It's not actually. I just do this for fun. Which is why I don't stream often. It's like, I say I'll stream on Thursday and then, like, when it comes to Thursday, I'll probably just, I don't know, not stream. I'll just do something else. Okay, wait, what level am I at now? I'm at 13. I've gone past 15. Okay. Oh, and I have no torches left. Hold on. Right. Okay, so wait, this is 13. So 1, 2, that's not the right key. This is 15. So if I literally just dig out this entire area, I should eventually find iron. Which is really funny, because, right, here it is. Oh, it seems like it's a good lot as well, so that means I can definitely make iron. Well, I can make iron armor. And probably enough iron tools to actually go to the nether. Which is great. I have like... There's like a lot more progress than I expected I would make. Especially because like... I did say this stream would be shorter, so... That's quicker progress than I expected. I'm gonna put a torch there as well, just because. Can't risk the mob spawning, I've got to cover the entire world in torches! I hope I find more iron soon. I should have, like, put on an X-ray mod. I could have cheated. I could have just cheated at the game. And just beaten it. It'd have been so much easier. I don't even use X-ray much, but it's so helpful when you do need it. Like, when you cannot be bothered playing the game properly. And you decide to use it, it's so nice. But then I also said to myself, I'm not cheating, I'm not putting any cheats on. I'm gonna earn every achievement that I can. I'm gonna play this game legit. So, yeah. I've only found one bit of iron. I think I need to branch out. So if this is where I found it before, I'm gonna branch out this way. And hope I find iron. I am on Y15, right? Pretty please let me find iron. This stream would have been for nothing if I don't. Got a curious. I can't even see what day it is. It's like, I think it's turning day. You know what, no, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'm going up one level, but I'm gonna just go out this way. Oh, I forgot the water's here. I forgot the water's here. Okay, I'm gonna block that off and just never go there again. You know what's also a really efficient way to mine? Digging straight down. I don't believe people who say, oh, you should never dig straight down. Like, you'll end up in lava or something. It's like, use your ears so you can hear if there's lava. And, like, normally when I dig straight down, I end up finding everything I need. Hello, welcome back to the stream. But it's like, sorry, no, I'm not, open to joining, like, other realms or worlds, or letting people join mine right now. Oh, I've run out of torches again. Gonna have, like, no wood by the end of this. Yeah, I'm trying to do it, like, the legit way, you know. I've decided I cannot turn on cheats or whatever, no matter what I do. Can't go into creative mode to give myself stuff. can't use mods to help me, so basically, like, I'm done for. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. There's no iron that way. No infinite resources. Yeah. I've not been very successful at finding iron. I can't lie. Maybe I should, like, go this way instead. Nope, there's even more water. Awesome. Yeah, I've got a water bucket, with me, so I think I'll be good for that. For the most part, though, I want to avoid as many creepers and stuff as I can. I don't have a good experience with them at all. I don't think anyone does. I don't know. I want to test that out, actually. I'm gonna test that out. I'm gonna... I got 12 XP. I'm gonna test out if I can do water bucket clutches. Like, when it comes to parkour and stuff, I'm decent at it, but I've never done water bucket clutches or anything like that. I hope it isn't fully nighttime. It's not, it's turning nighttime though. So I will quickly go to bed. But, you know, I'm fairly confident I can do it. Like, my timing in games is alright. Hold on, I need to change up myself, like, viewing the chat and everything. This is horrendous. I've only ever beaten it in creative. So that's the only time I've ever beaten the Ender Dragon. And that was like once or twice. Other than that, I've never beat it in a way that I would call legit. So... yeah. Is it turning night? Yeah, it's turning night. I do need to get myself a roof, actually. I don't have one. And I need one. Oh wait, I've made an achievement. I've got the achievement Monster Hunter. I am, like, a pro. Why? What? Okay, so I've not done any of these, I don't think. There's an achievement for breeding all the animals. Taming one of each wolf variant. Oh, right. Well, that'll be fun to do. I hope by then I'll have, like, decent armor and stuff. I'm gonna test out, though, whether I can actually do water bucket clutches, because now I'm curious. Yeah, I've not got a roof. I was like, this house is taking too long to build, so I decided not to do a roof the last time I streamed, so for now we've not got one. Maybe, like, between recordings I will make a roof, but for now there is none. Right. Let's try and see if I can do a water bucket clutch. I'm gonna just build... Oh, I've still got my torches with me. I'll be able to get them. Oh, yeah, flying creatures. I forgot about them. I think I'll be fine. Alright. I'm just gonna keep building up, really. I think once I get to a height where I can no longer see the floor, I think I'll be fine. And then I am currently testing whether I can do a water bucket clutch. Um, just because I want to see. It'll be useful as well. Um, okay. Ah yeah, but I've got 2 stacks. That's at least. Okay, wait. I've got to figure this out. This is maths. So like, I know 60 plus 60 is like 120, and then you add 8. It's like I got 128 blocks. I'm gonna say. So it should be fine. Alright. You could just about not see the floor here. So I think this is like the perfect height. You know? If I fail this, this will be really... Oh, I've got boots! If I fail this, this will be really funny, actually. So I'm hoping I don't. No, I failed. I'm gonna try that again. I'm not happy I failed that, actually. Maybe I should have started lower. How am I getting back up? I break the blocks and build back up. I forgot the weave part. Ah, yes, I forgot. Yes, I did. I think that pillar of dirt could just stay there. I'll try jumping from somewhere else. I could water bucket my way up. If I was skilled at that. I am not good at that kind of stuff. Yeah, I could do that. Or I could get another 2 stacks and build my way back up again. I've got like, oh, that's granite. I've got a lot of cobblestone, actually. Let me make a cobblestone pillar instead. I can, like, waste my blocks. It's, like, right behind the house. You can't see it. And then I'll fall back down, and I will get it this time. Maybe I'll go even higher. No, because you fall pretty quickly in Minecraft, actually, so that would be pretty pointless. I actually don't know if the first part of this stream was saved in the recording. I hope it was. If it wasn't, then the second part of this stream can go up on YouTube. Well, it's gonna be like really annoying. That's like the worst time for it to say, oh, you've got no storage space as well. Right, okay. This time, it should work. Oh, I can see my house from here. This time, it should work. It should work. Like, trust. I am spamming the right click button. Damn it. I think that's enough clutches for now. Clearly, I am amazing at them. So, I do not need to practice. Please try water your way back up. Okay, I will try. I think most people do it like this. And where was this when I was playing like Bed Wars or something? I need to get back onto like playing Sky Wars or Bed Wars and stuff. Like that was so fun. I used to be pretty good at it as well. Like, you're locked in. So am I. I think I am almost near the top as well. Either that or I'm making like absolutely zero progress now. Oh no, I'm almost near the top. Okay. Boom. Did it. Okay, so at least I could climb up things with water buckets. Um, Actually, I need to do a quick time check. Oh, I got like 10 minutes left before I kind of need to end this stream. Just to let you all know. But other than that, I think I should be good for a bit longer. Uh, hmm. I have no cheats enabled, so if I do like, that's, where's the slash button? There. I cannot teleport. No cheats enabled, that's how I plan to do this. I think I was closer then. I also don't know why the water's stuck up at like one place. Like it's just not going down. Unless it is really slowly. Um. Okay, where did my torches go? Oh, do I? I would win. Oh, damn. Okay, that's where my torches went. Yes, I do know how to find a stronghold. I don't like most of the basic stuff, but I've never actually done it. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that wall's coming down. I think it's like stuck up there for some reason. I want to check, but it's turning night as well. I don't want mobs to spawn around my house again, because they are rather annoying. Why is my Wi-Fi like completely gone right now? Okay, is this going down or is this staying up? Oh yeah, it's going down. It's just going down really slowly. I really hope this doesn't affect anything because my Wi-Fi is like basically gone right now and I don't know why. Right, so we all know I can obviously do water bucket clutches. Um, you know, those past two times were fake. It was all CGI. And yeah, I should totally make some iron armor so I can go fight mobs. I also need wood. I want to make a shield. That's what I'm gonna make. Before anything else, I'm making myself a shield. And then I'll make a chest plate. and then boots, and then I'm gonna save the rest for just in case I need to replace things. But yeah, I don't know whether I should go back to mining or not. Make copper up. Is it copper like awful though? I also don't think I've found any. No wait, I can't search it up here, can I? Like, I think that's really funny that I found everything but copper. Do I? Oh my gosh, I do. Hold on. I did not realise I had picked up copper. Oh, I've got iron boots though. I'll make like the pants or the helmet. Also, I can't lie, it looks like the chest is like slightly leaning inwards, and I don't know why I'm seeing it that way, but it does look like that. And it's really annoying me. I need wood. Alright. What can I make with this copper? Oh, I can only make boots. Then I won't because I already get 2+ armor. Yeah, but I found my way to like Y level 15, so for that I should be okay with like getting iron and stuff. Maybe I'll go down like, I think it's Y level 50, like -50 where diamond spawns. So I'll try that as well. I'm gonna have to do this very quickly though. I've like, oh my gosh, I tried doing hardcore once and I just stayed in my house the entire time because I was too scared of like just dying and losing the whole world. I will not equip the shield just yet. I will instead go back down to my mine. Oh no. That's like, you definitely don't want to lose those things. Alright. I completely forgot they added bundles to the game. I can't lie. I don't use them at all. I swear I did not leave my crafting table up there. Yeah, so it's here that I started, you know, digging out for iron. Like, yeah. True. I probably would need to invest in a bundle then. My inventory management is awful. Right. The only problem is there's like a cave that way and then there's water that way. So I can't mine out too far. And then I tried the other side and there's even more water. There's like a massive underwater cave like all around this place. It's awful. Oh, right. Well, I don't have any string because I've not killed any spiders yet. So, I'm definitely gonna need to like get around to actually fighting mobs at some point. Oh, you know what? I've got 2 minutes to finish up the stream actually. I'm gonna head back up to the overworld. because the stream will be ending. Yeah, it definitely is, especially because like mobs spawn so much in like if you have the misfortune of spawning in like a flat open world or something, they spawn everywhere. So it's especially awful then. I swear I just heard a spider. Um, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this like Minecraft YouTube style outro. Except I won't be able to show my character because I can't click off Minecraft without bringing something up. So that'll be annoying. But, like, thank you to everyone for joining the stream. I hope you have all enjoyed it. I do plan to possibly stream on Thursday, like what will be Thursday for me this week, so you can all try and see them. But yeah, no, hope you all enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next stream.